Hi everyone and welcome back to ECG. Today I'm very happy to share with you this new purchase that I made. It's the Transformers Studio Series 86 number 14 Junkheap, also known as Junkyard. Part of the Junkions and looks like an extensive retool of Redguard that came out last year. Very happy to get this. This is the new eco-friendly packaging without the plastic bubble, although it still has plastic ties. It's kind of fitting that there's eco packaging with the Junkions since they're made of recycled parts. Here we have the side with really cool artwork of Junkyard or Junkheap, whichever what you want to call them. And this is the back where it says that it's the Junkion dance party. I guess when Hot Rod meets the Junkions. It also says that Junkheap leads the effort to piece together the remains of Ultra Magnus. Comes with an insert, like of all the other Studio Series figures. So there's the packaging. Here's the figure. We're going to open him up and see what it's all about. Alright, and here's Junkheap out of his packaging. And he's a very different boy from Redguard, actually. If we look closely, everything from the waist up is new molding. It's similar, but different. Let's start with the head. Let's start with the head sculpt. And yeah, very much like the movie. He was a silent dude, but I'm glad that they're finally making, something besides Redguard. Very nice. The horns are on a joint. That's for transformation. The chest area, yeah, it's a new molding. Gone are the gun nipples. And now we've got, like, handlebars of sorts. The shoulders are different. Arms are different. These shield pieces, and this one comes with actually a blaster, are locked into place. They're screwed. They can rotate for transformation, like this. But there's not much you can do with them. You can't put wheels on his arms like you can do with Redguard. The wheels have to go on his legs. As far as articulation goes, this guy is tight. Like, as loose as some parts of Redguard were, this one has tight joints all over. Except, like with Redguard, this doesn't lock in place. It's fine. It doesn't, but, it's not that hard to just move. It gives him a little more articulation, like an ab crunch, but it doesn't click like it should. The rest of the articulation is just like Redguard with, ankle pivot, knees that go both ways, wrist articulation, upper arm, joint here, very nicely done. There's no backpack on this guy. He's a very, just like Redguard was, very well done. And he's the perfect companion, as a Junkion. They can ride each other like they did in the movie. Perfect. Fantastic figure. The colors, the paint, everything looks great. As far as accessories go, he does come with the same one that Redguard did, his blade. Fits the same way in his hand. And looks semi-silly, it's accurate, but, it is what it is. It's not bad. Well, let's go ahead and transform this guy. Let's take out the wheels first, while being careful not to break the spikes. Let's put these aside for now. And we'll start by unclipping this. Unclipping the upper torso, which is tied to the shoulders with these tabs. Remove the shoulders and take out the front of the bike. which is a slightly different mold than Rekgar again. Looks similar when you don't have them side by side. Unfortunately, I don't have my Rekgar with me, but it is different. So we're going to untap all of this, and let's start making the seat and the top of the bike here. Like this. And we want to take this whole part and shift it forward. And the head, we're going to close these horns, and this is going to fit and become the dials for the bike. This is going to clip into place. We're going to close this up here so it's snug, while making sure that this stays, while the seat connects to the fuel tank here. That's the best way to close this up and to have the arms come in and fully close up here. I'm going to close the wrist, fold the wrist, sorry. Bring the other arm like so. Now these little tabs in the arms here, they're going to rest on the orange part. These little gray tabs here are going to fit in Junkheap's upper arm, like so. There we go. Just like that. And this one just is going to collapse. Sometimes it takes a little bit of massaging. There we go. Now we take the, in case people don't know this, these two wheels are different width. There's the slim one and the fat one. Fat one goes on the front. You would think the fat one will go in the back, but no, it goes in the front. Otherwise, your transformation will have these, the back will just not fold in properly. So we have the front almost done. Let's go ahead and focus on the rear. We're going to take the feet, fold them in. The feet have tiny holes here, and they're going to go in the tabs that are underneath the bike. So we're going to fold at the knee and just, sorry for the focus here, we're going to tab these here. There's a satisfying click here once the knee reaches 90 degrees, so you can just fit them in the tabs properly. Don't forget to put the slim wheel in the back. As I was saying before, if you put the bigger wheel, the legs will not be perpendicular. They're just going to be an angle. Alright, so we're nicely done. Now at this point, that's pretty much Rekgar's transformation. Him has an extra step. We have to take the shield parts on his arms and rotate them. And there are tabs on the side of his legs, and there's holes that are very hard to see behind these panels. And once you line them up, they can tab in here. I'm going to do the same thing here, and the blaster will become an exhaust port. Now, these parts are very tight, and when you move them, other parts like to move. So once this is tabbed in, I like to go back and make sure that everything is still tabbed in properly. Everything looks good. You can rotate the front, make the wheel, to give the wheel a certain angle. And here, this part needs to be flush. I'm gonna raise that part. Not too much. There we go. Everything looks like it should fit well. The wheels are not hitting anything. Here we go. Now this is Junkheap in his bike mode. Alrighty then, some final thoughts on Junkheap, aka Junkyard. A fantastic figure. Honestly, they went with a heavy retool of Rekgar, which is great. He has, you know, very he has cohesion with Redgar as far as, you know, being a Junkion and everything. It's not a simple repaint. He'll fit great with Redgar because, as you know, they work in tandem, riding each other and everything. It's, if you bought Redgar and you like Redgar, you definitely need to get this. Rarely do figures do come as pairs as these, you know, when they're sold separately. And it's a high quality mold. It's a high quality retool of an excellent, you know, already excellent mold. So I highly recommend it. All right, everybody. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe if you want. We'll try to get more reviews on the way for these and other action figures and other geek things. Until then, take care.